What's up, you guys? This is One Classic Gamer here. Welcome you to my platinum guide for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now, if my throat sounds a little clogged up or my voice sounds a little more abnormal than usual during parts of this video, I apologize. I'm going through the winter allergy. Shit. You know what? I'm not even going to redo this. We got a lot to get through. I'm going through winter allergies right now, yeah, this is going to be my platinum trophy guide for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Jeez, I'm already off to a fucking great start here. Now, before we get into this, I just want to say we got a lot of fucking ground to cover here. I'm not going to be showing you guys the Spec Ops trophies because I actually already got those in my live streams that I did with my friend Cody, aka The Science Theory. So if you guys want to go and watch me get those, even though you can't see me get them on stream, for some reason they don't show you earning the trophies for like privacy reasons. I don't fucking know why, but that's PlayStation for you. I did get the platinum in that final Spec Ops like live stream basically. These are basically going to be all of the campaign trophies that I have yet to show you guys. So I've mashed together like 3 separate, you know, different playthroughs basically. My first playthrough, my second playthrough, and instances where I came back during mission select and got these basically in my own time. So the first trophy we're going to be getting here is the Crocodile Trophy. You get this in the Wet Work mission. This one is basically earned by shooting 3 enemies underwater during the Wet Work mission, and it's literally as straightforward as it sounds. I actually was very ballsy and tried doing this on realism, and yeah, I get these first 2 guys here, and I think this was during my second playthrough actually, but I cut this out because I decided to just go ahead and get this trophy anyway, and then restart the mission and have a go at it again basically. So I'm gonna get this last guy here, and there we go, Crocodile. So the next trophy we're gonna be getting, we're gonna skip ahead to the Recon by Fire mission, and we're gonna be getting the Nobody Was There trophy. This is the Never Trigger the Alarm in Recon by Fire. This one is very easy to get. I'm not going to show this entire one because if you follow my playthrough, you should have no problem getting this. Basically, you know, during the 2 big sniping sections, you just want to make sure you get everyone without sounding an alarm. It's literally like that simple. And then I think once you clear the first house and they send those 5 guards out at you, make sure that you don't get caught by those guards either. But this is during my first playthrough actually. This was the first trophy that I got in the entire game. So this is the second sniping section, and I'm going to get it once I clear this area out and kill these guys here. So, yeah, there we go. Nobody was there. So what are we getting next? What are we getting next? Next is going to be, I've already forgot, even though I've literally spent the past hour editing this, the Test Drive Trophy. Okay, so this one is during the Convoy Chase mission, Violence and Timing. This one basically involves you driving 5 different vehicle types. Let me zoom in on my timeline here. Now, during some of these clips, if there is occasional lag, I apologize. That is not you guys. That is my stupid ass fucking capture card. Either it's my capture card or my fucking computer. I don't know. My capture card has been kind of on the fritz lately, and there are instances you're gonna notice throughout these clips where it does lag. But here I had to do a transition because I jacked this vehicle, but then I died when I tried jacking this vehicle, because you want to kill that guy before you jump to this next vehicle. Now, this one is actually really easy to get. It's actually kind of funny because as soon as you get this truck, you're gonna want to stop, get out, and then take this civilian vehicle here. I'm actually following PowerPix's guide for most of these, yeah, these are pretty straightforward. I love how even you can, I didn't even notice that you could see the helicopter smoking too after it got hit by the RPG. But yeah, I mean, I thought I got this in my campaign video, but I didn't. You know, when they mean vehicle types, they literally mean 5 different vehicle types. So it's like you can't take like 2 different trucks. You have to get, you know, like a van, a truck, you know, a semi truck, and you literally have to get 5 different vehicle types. So I decided to speed this up here because it took me quite a while before I got to my next vehicle type. But when you're done with that whole section where you're like hanging off the rope on the helicopter, there's some lag there. Lag! Lag. Man, I love me some lag. And you cut the rope and you land on that vehicle. That's technically your first vehicle there, and this was my 5th vehicle here. So next we're doing the Ghost in Training mission. This one involves you reaching the penthouse in the El Sonombre mission without killing anyone or triggering the alarm. This one was pretty tricky. Again, I had to use PowerPix's guide for this one. There's a certain amount of steps that you need to follow for this one. Let me just take a drink of my my flavored water. Jeez. So yeah, when you get control and you're able to roam around here, I mean, this one's not too tricky, but like there's a certain part in it that's kind of a bitch to get through. So, you know, just make your way through here. Don't do anything stupid. Don't trigger the alarm, because if you do, then you're basically going to be SOL. Actually, no, you're not. You could, most of these you can just reload the checkpoint if it's really that big of a deal. You can just reload the checkpoint. But yeah, man, I'm wondering how much lag there's going to be in this fucking video. I mean, I don't fucking care. I really fucking don't. I'm showing you guys how to get these trophies, and like I said, it's just a trophy video. It's my capture card being on the on the fucking fritz, basically, not working for some reason. I don't know. I mean, I have this app that I recently downloaded where it recycles memory on my computer while I'm using certain applications that take up a lot of RAM space, so that it doesn't like force quit the application. You know, it's basically conserving my RAM for me and auto recycling it for me. So maybe I had the auto recycle on and that's why it was lagging. I don't know. So this is the tricky part here. You want to wait for this guy to pass by you, and I really don't have any advice for you guys here. Just grab some bottles and create some distractions, and yeah, hope that you don't fucking get spotted by these guys. I thought that was gonna work, but for some reason it didn't. So I threw the bottle over there and waited for him to move or look the other way. And also, you know, if you're doing this in chapter select, I recommend doing this on recruit difficulty, because doing it on fucking veteran or realism is just asking for a pain in the ass experience. So when you make it to the roof here, you can jump down the elevator, and it's pretty much in the bag at this point. You're going to make the elevator go down. I made it go a little too far at first, so I had to, before I pressed the emergency lock, so I had to make it go back up, and then I had to stop it. And yeah, so we're going to open up the lock, and we're about to get the trophy pretty soon. Right there. Ghost in Training. That was another one that I thought I had the first time around, but I guess I didn't. So now we're getting the Daredevil trophy. You can pretty much get this at any point in the playthrough or in the campaign or in co-op. I chose to get this during the Darkwater mission. There's this hallway that you guys are going to see in a sec. Basically, you have to, you know, trigger a flashbang right in front of you and then kill 2 enemies while affected by the flashbang. So before you get to the second section of the Darkwater mission here, this is the first section. You're pushing to the missiles here, or the cargo container. There's this hallway of enemies. I basically just triggered myself with the flashbang and used that to take out these 2 guys and get the trophy. It was an easy trophy to get there. Alright, here we go. Don't touch the deck. In Darkwater, advance 90 meters towards the front of the ship without touching the deck. Now, this one right here was so fucking difficult for me to get for some reason. I don't know why, but like I struggled with this. I really struggled with this one, as you guys are about to see. And I left all of this shit in. I was just like, fuck you guys. I'm going to show you how much of a bitch this is. So basically, as soon as you get onto the ship, you're going to want to jump on your first like piece of moving container basically. And you're just going to want to take your time here. I mean, it's all about time jumps and not rushing, you know, because as soon as you touch the ground, the trophy is fucked up, basically. Again, this is another one that I would recommend doing on veteran. There might be lag here. I don't know if there is. We'll see. I literally didn't see if there was lag because when I was editing this initially, I was just skipping through from the beginning of the clip to the end of the clip, and I was doing like little cross dissolves in between on the ones that I died and whatnot. I didn't really watch this footage. This is like the first time I'm sitting down and watching this footage. So, yeah, just, you know, take your fucking time here. You're gonna have these guys shooting at you. Again, I don't recommend doing this on realism or veteran because that is just fucking dumb. And I did a cross dissolve there because I failed a bunch, and but thankfully I got a checkpoint like right here, so I almost fucked it up there. And this is where it might lag because this clip goes on for quite a while actually. Yeah, I don't know why this trophy is so annoying to get. It's like, it's just so awkward. I mean, maybe that's what they intended for it to be like. I mean, it's definitely a challenge. Yeah, I don't know. Is this a silver trophy? I think it's a silver trophy. But yeah, I mean, the next trophy after this is going to be the longest trophy in this video. But we're not there yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. There was a point here where I was like on the verge of fucking dying. Like these guys had me by the balls and I was literally about to fucking die, and I had to take action and take care of them. But this is like a really tricky part right here where you could potentially fuck it up. You want to rush and make sure you get to this container that I'm standing on right now as quickly as you can. And right here, this is where I was almost about to die. It is really cool, though. I mean, when you're not going for this trophy, this is a pretty cool section of the game, I will admit. One of the more interesting parts. This whole dark water mission is probably, you know, I've stated it before, it's probably my favorite mission in the entire campaign. I love this mission so much, and yeah, it just has very obvious like crew expendable vibes and like the only easy day was yesterday vibes from the OG Modern Warfare 2, and combining those two into one mission is just it's amazing. So you got that guy that climbed on the container that we're now standing on top of. I don't know how the fuck he got up here, because he's just as crazy as us. So when you get to this final container here, you can now jump to this railing, and basically, once you make it all the way to the end, you'll get the trophy. Don't touch the deck. That's the trickiest, most time-consuming trophy in the game, next to this one that we're about to get. This is the gunless trophy. This involves finishing alone without firing a gun. Now, I didn't know how to show this to you guys, so I figured I would just show it in one long clip of me playing through the mission, basically. So I'm going to show you guys a full playthrough here. There were some things I did in this playthrough that I didn't need to do, and some things that were completely necessary, but, you know, I figured I'd show you guys the whole thing anyway. This is where you might see the most lag, to be honest, in the fucking video. But again, I really don't care. I just want to get this done at this point. But yeah, this is the alone mission. Honestly, I gotta be honest. I started off like not liking this mission at all, but I feel like it's kind of grown on me a little bit. You know, I do appreciate it now, you know, and I chose a different option here.
I'm not a medic. Tell me something I don't know.
Just wanted to let you guys hear that that dialogue there. Every time there's different dialogue options, I guess I will just let you guys hear it. I'll stop talking and let you guys hear it. I'm not gonna make the audio go up or anything, but I know if I stop talking, you guys will probably be able to hear it. But yeah, like I gotta admit, I started off really not liking this mission, but it's kind of grown on me a bit, and now I can appreciate it for what it is. This is straight up like 15 minutes, me going through this entire thing. And damn, these people got fucked up. They just straight up did not deserve it, man. It's not right. I'm wondering where there's gonna be lag. I'm literally like in my head, I'm trying to like estimate or calculate how many minutes before we get to the next moment of lag. There was lag at the very end of this mission that I had to that I cut out, I think, and I did a pretty good job cutting it out, but obviously now that I mentioned it, now you're gonna be looking out for it, but we're not there yet. I'm really getting ahead of myself here. This is the one part of the video I was not looking forward to doing commentary for this shit. But I wanted to show you guys like a full authentic like run through of this, of me like scavenging for supplies. So you know like everywhere in the mission where you can get supplies and whatnot. There are some goof moments that I had in here where I goofed up, and you guys are going to see those, you know, coming up ahead. Where I was just like, fuck it, I'm on recruit. I'm gonna do some reckless shit. Or, yeah, Graves is right there. Oh, here we go, lag! Lag! Oh, I love me some lag. Fucking Call of Duty, man. I'm just kidding, it's not Call of Duty. It's my fucking tech... you know what? Again, I'm not going to scrap this commentary audio, alright? I'm just going to commentate as if I'm like live streaming right now. I mean, this is live right now in the moment as I'm recording this. But it's late, it's a work night, and I spent the past hour working on editing this. But, yeah, I guess I can take this time to talk about some other things. Basically, at the end of this video, I decided to end off this video by showing you guys the cutscenes. Hold on.
What about Captain Price? Price isn't here, is he? The old man can't bail us out, not this time. I trust the captain. If he knew, he'd be here. Be careful who you trust, Sergeant. People you know can hurt you the most. Good advice, LT. I want to be like you when I grow up. You want to be better than me, Johnny? Maybe I already am. Now's your chance to prove it. Think I'll live that long? Probably not.
Okay, I just wanted you guys to hear that dialogue. I won't lower the audio too much so you guys can hear that dialogue, but basically at the end of this video, I decided to end it off by showing you guys the cutscenes for the special ops missions, because in my live stream that I did for the spec ops missions, I straight up just skipped those cutscenes because Cody didn't want to see them and he wanted to just move on to the gameplay, which I don't blame him, and I was just like, same. So I skipped the cutscenes. So I end off this video by actually showing you guys the spec ops cutscenes for the hell of it. And they're pretty cool. They're little, like, you know, minute, like, and a half, 2 minute, like, snippets, basically. But, you know, I'm a completionist, and that's why I decided to show you guys them. But they're pretty cool. So, yeah, I do end off the video by showing you guys those. But, yeah, it's just funny that I went from doing, you know... I mean, I planned on getting this video done a lot sooner, but it's a little later than I planned, but I still got it done in time. Basically, like, I'm going from, you know, The Last of Us Platinum/bonus video that I did yesterday to this. So that's like 2 trophy videos back to back. you know, on 2 separate days, which is just hilarious. But excuse me. When I'm finally done with this, I'll be able to I might stream like 1 or 2 more times on this game. I really want to get to the prestige level. I mean, you can't prestige in the game yet, but you can get to level 55. I want to get to level 55, and you know, in my own free time, whenever I have the chance, I might do like a really epic live stream next. I want to do it on double XP weekend, and hopefully get to that max level in one stream. But I know that's probably gonna be a pretty long fucking stream, because I'm not even like, I'm like a level 39 right now, almost a level 40 in the game. So I might do some playing in my own time, but like when I'm rendering this. But yeah, I would love to get it all done in one more like live stream. But once this is done, I mean, at this point in time as I'm recording this, The Last of Us is now done too. And that means that it's going to be back on to my Horizon Forbidden West content, which I'm planning on finishing that playthrough up after I upload this video and get on to my next week of uploads, which will be a few days from now, from the time that I upload this video. I'm planning on working on Horizon and trying to get it done within the next 2 weeks. Which means I'll be doing 10 videos a week, or 11 videos a week rather, of Horizon. Let me just do my math real quick, because I'm on part 72 right now. So it'll be 11 videos one week, 12 videos the next week, and that'll be the end of Horizon. I'm trying to get Horizon done in time for God of War Ragnarok, to be honest, because I'm going to be doing a playthrough for that. I talked about it in my Stray speedrun video that I did like a few months ago, which feels like fucking ages ago already, but it's literally only like a month and a half or 2 ago. Yeah, what's it called? I haven't had this much time to do post commentary for, you know, since that fucking video. This is probably the second longest post commentary video that I've done post commentary for since that video.
What are my odds? Don't make me bet against you. Still got a lot of ground to cover.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I had my platinum guide for the quarry as well, but like that one was like bits and pieces of post commentary that were like split up, you know. It wasn't post commentary for that entire video. But yeah, I'm being really meta right now. I didn't realize until this like third run through of this mission, and I chose to knife this guy here. But I don't know if you guys saw, but like there's another way to get into that building. Like if the knife ends up being in that building, which it was in my second playthrough. So you can pick up weapons here, you just can't fire the weapon basically. So you can knife guys, you can throw bombs, Molotovs at them, but you can't fucking shoot your weapon like at all under any circumstances here. So I'm just crafting as much stuff as I can. Smoke bombs really come in clutch here, but there's a window to your right here that you can also crawl in through if that guy is blocking that doorway. So you don't need to like necessarily distract him with the bottle in order to get the knife if it does happen to be in that building. Now here you guys are going to see a pretty hilarious fuck up here, a pretty hilarious goof. I didn't intend for this to happen, but yeah, I was trying to knife this guy, but I didn't know where he was, and as soon as I got out here, I got caught. He caught me, and I tried throwing a bottle at him, but that didn't work, and I was playing on Recruit here, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to knife him. And then all these other guys from down the alley came up, and thankfully, since I was playing on Recruit, I was able to just, like, knife them all. The thing is, while you're in the middle of a takedown, you don't take any damage. So you can heal while you're taking them down, basically. So I just used my Invincible God Mode recruit status to, like, melee all these bitches. Which was super fun and hilarious. And I cleared this area out. If that doesn't happen to you guys, you know, ideally what you can also do is what I did in my campaign playthrough video, which I'd recommend just skipping on over to that if you want to know exactly what I did. I basically did what Gamer's Little, I think it was Gamer's Little Playground did. He did like a realism playthrough, like one long realism playthrough video for this game as well. And he did like this like move. There's a transition there because this is like a new recording sesh here. He did like this move where he threw a smoke bomb at those guys as they were gathered in a circle, threw a mine down, backed up, and then as soon as they regained their composure, they all just went and ran into the fucking mine and killed all of them, basically. So you can do that too. I did it in my campaign playthrough, and I wish I had the time code for you guys. I'm not gonna put it up on the screen because I just don't give a fuck at this point. I'm too like just whatever at this point.
Graves is following orders. No matter what, this is an unprecedented amount of fuckery. We need to get to the bottom of it. Accurate and deadly fire tends to resolve these things. Right now, we're not safe here. Right now, we're not safe anywhere else.
Yeah, sometimes the dialogue options literally only change like one line of dialogue. Which again, I mean, I've seen some reviewers praise it and other reviewers just be like, yeah, they haven't really talked about it at all, but like I'm kind of just in like the why did they add dialogue options in this? It just didn't feel like they needed to, and I realized that Modern Warfare 2019 did have some dialogue options in it, but not many. I mean, they're just kind of like, I don't know why they're there. You know, I've just been kind of in I've been playing a lot of like Telltale's The Walking Dead recently, and I don't know, I've just been in that mode of playing those games the past like couple of weeks that like looking at the dialogue options in this game is just like, it just seems kind of pathetic to me. Like, it doesn't seem like they really needed to be there, to be honest. They're very inconsequential, you know? So here I'm literally getting shit that I don't fucking need. Oh, no, you know what? I did need that. Adrenaline. I wonder if there's any adrenaline in the multiplayer. That'd be really interesting. I'm finally having fun with the multiplayer after, what's it called? Dying over and over and over again. I feel like I'm definitely in that position now where I'm getting better at the multiplayer and I'm improving. So this is what I don't need, sights. But I got it anyway, just for the hell of it. More explosives. And, yeah, I'm definitely going to play some multiplayer while I'm rendering this, just for the hell of it. Because I got to upload that Last of Us video afterwards, and I know exporting this is going to take some time. But, man, I'm being really meta again. Talking about all the shit you guys just don't want to fucking know or hear about. Or maybe you do. I don't know. I mean, this channel is starting to pick up some traction. I mean, I have just been doing so much content these past few months. It's been nuts. And it's not going to slow down anytime soon because, like I said, Ragnarok is coming out in a few weeks, or literally in like a week from now. And then the Callisto Protocol is dropping, you know, in a few weeks as well. And then, to make matters even worse, about a month and a half after Callisto Protocol comes out, the Dead Space remake is going to come out too. And then Breath of the Wild too, but that's not till May, thankfully. So I'll have a little bit of a break. I'm trying to like get Horizon done. This is like the trickiest part right here, by the way. And here I was just like, fuck it. I was trying to run down the middle and I died a whole bunch of times, but it didn't work. So like, in my opinion, just do whatever fucking works for you here. You know, I'm literally wasting all my smoke bombs here just for the hell of it. Yeah, back to what I was saying before. I'm planning on getting my Horizon videos done, then jumping into Ragnarok. Then I know Ragnarok is gonna take me some time to complete. So I'm hoping that will not take as long as Horizon. You know, I'll be more on top of that one and be done with that by the time I'm done with Dead Space. But I know the Callisto Protocol will probably be done within a few weeks to a month and a half at the like max too as well. So yeah, I mean, ever since I started playing through The Quarry and then Stray and then The Last of Us and now this, it's like the amount of games coming out now, it's crazy. It's crazy, and I'm trying to keep up with all of it, but it's crazy. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just venting a bit right now, but yeah, I'm gonna stop. So I'm kind of surprised that this run hasn't lagged more. Or maybe it did, but I just, you know, through my editing, I was able to avoid most of it. So it lagged a little bit in the beginning and a little bit at the end, too. It might lag here as well, but yeah, whatever. I'm going to stop talking about the lag. Jeez. I mean, fuck, dude. It's 4K footage. It shouldn't be fucking lagging. Like, it's frustrating to me when I put so much work into this shit and this shit lags. It fucking lags. And I don't know what to do to avoid it. At least with the lag, I've been able to, like, identify a pattern where it lags every, like, 15 to 20 minutes. So maybe I could just, like, do some, like, test recordings and try some things out. And when I get, like, a solid half an hour to hour of recording where it doesn't lag, I can be like, okay, it's good. And I could start recording, because I don't want it to fucking lag during Ragnarok, man. I mean, that game is going to be a masterpiece. It is a masterpiece, as far as I'm concerned. All the game outlets are already giving it a 10 out of 10, and I'm just so fucking stoked and excited to get into it. I'm going to be playing it on the hardest difficulty, though, which I'm very nervous about. And this guy I tried knifing, and it didn't fucking work, so I had to get in close and melee him. But yeah, I'm really excited for that, and I'm super excited for the Callisto Protocol too. That game looks amazing. So here we're pretty much at the end of the mission. We're in the home stretch here. We just got to make our way back to the car now. And if you just hang to the right here, you should be able to get past these guys, like, no problem without, you know, having to use your weapon. But yeah, we're going to get the trophy as soon as we make it to the car, basically, because that's the end of the mission. So this was fun. I'm never going to play through this again, honestly. But, yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I might revisit this campaign, you know, in a few years. Like, when Modern Warfare 3 comes out, I'm probably going to revisit this and Modern Warfare 2019, honestly. I didn't revisit 2019 before I played this game, but I already know automatically that 2019 was better than this. So there we go. That's the gunless trophy. And there was a little bit of lag there in the end, but I did a little cross-dissolve to get it to come out. So now we're going to the prison break mission, and this is the No Time to Lose trophy. This one involves completing the CCTV sequence in 4 minutes. If you just follow what I do here, you should have no problem getting this. I even fucked this up, if you can believe it. But I did some nice, you know, smooth editing, so you guys don't have to see my fuck up, don't have to witness it. But yeah, this is like the most like watchdoggy part of the game, to be honest. But as soon as he opens up that gate, you're just gonna want to like immediately start moving.
Good to go.
And shooting the guy, like the enemies, is always going to be like faster and quicker than knifing them.
Just saying. Keep it tactical.
But yeah, I mean, this is really easy. Literally just follow what I do and you should have no problem getting through this. But we're going to knife this guy. I waited until he climbed up the ladder there so that it didn't have him climb down the ladder and waste time. This is where I fucked up. So here you're going to want to have him run, knife this guy, or shoot him, and then shoot this guy too. And then now we're going to have him run to this car and place the first explosive. But yeah, there are some shortcuts that we're going to take here during this section, as you guys are going to see. So there we go. First charge planted. I really like this mission a lot. The prison escape mission. I always do really well here on this mission. Even on realism, I fucking destroyed this mission. Because they give you that sniper rifle. And that sniper, like, as long as you pop headshots with it, it's like super easy. So you're going to get this guy with a knife kill, and you're going to shoot this fool. And then immediately have him climb up the ladder. But yeah, this is pretty straightforward. I really am running out of things to say here for this one.
Move up. Wait there. Confirm we're clear.
Here you're going to want to aim the cursor here so you don't have to move him just like 3 or 4 separate points. He just automatically goes to this point and jumps down. We're going to knife this guy and plant the second charge. And this part right here can potentially be a little tricky if you're not careful enough. So we're going to knife this guy. Ghost is such a beast, man, I swear. It would have been cool if they would have let us played this part, you know, as Ghost, but it's like the only time in the campaign, one of my complaints is like the only instance in the campaign where you get to play as Ghost is in that first mission, which is like 30 seconds. Well, it's not 30 seconds. It's like 2 or 3 minutes where you play as Ghost, and that's it. The rest of the game you're playing as Soap and Garrick. Or Gaz, if you're fancy. I'm just kidding. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. You play as Soap and Gaz, and then there's that one mission where you play as Rodolfo, the border mission, and then it's like the rest of the game you literally play as no one else. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Soap, and I love, ooh, lag. It's CCTV, so you know what? It's to be expected. But there we go, that's the trophy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I love Soap. I like him in this game, you know, and I like Gaz too, and Rodolfo as well, but it would have been cool if they would have let you play as excuse me, as Ghost more. So now we're going to be getting the Backpack Guy trophy. This involves killing gassed or blinded enemies using a Molotov, Semtex, and Frag in the Prison Break mission. So I decided to just stick to the tear gas here. You have to get 3 separate kills here with the Molotov, the Semtex, and the Frag. So as soon as they come barging in, or we knock on the door and we come barging in and give these guys a proper welcome, that guy got fucked up. Get your tear gas out, throw it. Again, I'm following PowerPix's guide here. I know I'm kind of copying him, but it's edited differently, so you guys can't say it's copied, or copied. Did I really just say that? Jeez! Man, no one is gonna watch this video. Man, I just killed that prisoner too, which really sucks. Probably burned him alive in his cell. He didn't even ask for that shit. But yeah, it's very easy to get this. So that's the Backpack Guy trophy. Now we're going to be getting, I had to run away from that grenade there, the Wall of Duty trophy. I got this in my first playthrough. This involves killing 3 enemies with the Riot Shield in campaign or in co-op. I don't know when in the co-op you could get this. Oh, I guess during the defend the mountain mission, like the third Spec Ops mission, you could potentially get this. But I basically just picked up a riot shield when at the point where you free all the prisoners, and when you jump down into the mess hall here, there's a fuck ton of enemies here, and this is where I got the trophy. This was my second trophy in the entire game, if you can believe that. And like I said, you just have to kill 3 enemies with the riot shield. It's really easy, but don't fucking get killed here, you know? No matter what you do. Yeah. There we go. That's the Wall of Duty trophy. That's a funny title. Now we're going to be getting the Practice Makes Perfect trophy. This involves shooting all of the targets in the training area in Ghost Team. Now this is another one that was really tricky. I had to use PowerPix's guide here, and there are some points in this where you're going to see some editing, but like there's like 30 different targets set up here during this training area, and you definitely want to do this on Recruit, honestly, because this entire time you're going to have fucking graves on your ass in the tank. So just follow what I do here. You should be able to get these. If you need to pause, I'm not going to judge you, honestly. I think if you leave the enemies alone, Rodolfo will take care of them for you here. But yeah, there's like 30 different targets here throughout this part, and I missed one there, which I'm going to get later on. I'm going to be running around looking for it, as you guys are going to see. So there's there's quite a bit. Man, I still can't believe that I beat this boss on Veteran. But yeah, there's one more trophy after this that I'm going to be showing you guys. Actually, 2 more trophies. But I'm not going to be talking for the last trophy because... yeah, I'll explain it when we get there. But, just take your time here and be careful not to stand on the edges of these buildings, because when he bombs it with or shoots it with the tank, you could fall down to the bottom floor. Like, he could take out a chunk of the building, you could fall down to the fucking bottom floor, which is really annoying. So here's a little bit of a transition. Basically, we're going to run to this building now in the back, and there's going to be more targets in here. And I was looking for them for a good minute. There's one.
That's almost funny coming from you, but then again, I remember my first rodeo too. You're on the short road to hell now, son.
And there's one right there. Yeah, just take your time. Don't rush this, because, I mean, and definitely don't get in front of that fucking tank either, because if you do, when you die here, you have to start this over, which is really annoying. So you have to get these targets and, like, stay alive, basically. Yeah, there's one there, and I think there's one more cut coming up, because I had to look at where the next few were. But, yeah, then I was ready to go here, and he fucking had to make his way over here right when I was, you know, getting the last few targets, basically. So now we're going to run in here, and we're going to get this one. And there's one on the roof here. And the last few are in this building, and then there's that one remaining one that in the back area that I forgot to get. So there was a point where I was like, fuck, I thought I was gonna get the trophy, and I was like, shit, I'm missing some, you know? And then I realized, oh, there's one right here. And then this last one, I was running around looking, you know, for a little bit, but I do fucking find it. I thought they were up there in the back, but they weren't for a sec. I had to do like a double take, honestly. Oh yeah, there's one right there too. So here I was definitely like, fuck, there's one left and I have no idea where it is. So I just ran to like the I thought Rodolfo was a fucking statue there for a sec. That was funny. Or not a statue, a target. So the final one that I'm missing is back here, basically. So I would definitely recommend looking up Power Pix's guide because he has a way smoother run showing where all these are. Just follow what he does and you should have no problem getting this trophy. But there it is. The practice makes perfect trophy. This next trophy is really fucking annoying. You have to rescue the hostages in countdown without the enemies firing their weapons. So basically, there are 3 separate floors in the beginning here when you're rappelling down, and you have to clear each floor without getting the weapons, without the enemies firing their fucking weapons, which is a bitch. But I did a bunch of editing here for this. Again, I follow PowerPix's guide for this. So it's all about lining up the shots so you can get multiple enemies in like one single shot, basically. But yeah, this is the last trophy I'm gonna be doing commentary for. The next trophy after this is one that I got in my first playthrough, which if you're following along, if you follow along my my campaign video, you should get this other trophy that I'm gonna be getting next with the cut the heads off the snake veteran realism trophy that I got. But basically the next trophy that I'm gonna be getting, I don't know how that guy wasn't alerted. But the next trophy I'm gonna be getting is the completed the campaign on any difficulty trophy, which basically involves, you know, you completing the campaign on any difficulty. Super straightforward, honestly. And then after that, it's basically just going to be the Spec Ops cutscenes and whatnot. So I'm clearing this out. This last floor. This is the trickiest floor to get, but I was actually really quick here, and I was able to get them. And that's the last bit of lag in this video. So there's not too much lag in this, but there we go. There's the Must Be Win trophy. That one definitely took me a lot of tries to get. So yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what the title of this next trophy is. It's the Time for Pints trophy. Finish the campaign on any difficulty. So this is the final trophy, minus the Spec Ops trophies. I'm not going to talk for this. I'm going to let you guys watch this badass cutscene one last time and see me earn the trophy just for purely for bragging rights, and then the Spec Ops mission cutscene. So if you guys enjoyed this, please comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.
We're not attacking. We are invading. Perfect show, LT.
You called it, Sergeant.
All stations. Assange down. Enemy KIA.
This is Watcher 1. The following message is restricted for limited distribution. This message is for assets assigned to carry out high-threat covert operations under my charge. You will deploy in 2-man teams consisting of personnel from multiple special mission units. To complete these objectives, you have to work together. Any lone wolves among you have to learn to join the pack to achieve success. You will have no backup and no reinforcements. Be advised, if you are compromised, you will be denied and disavowed. Periodically, we'll need to break contact, but I will be your overwatch. Welcome to Jawbreaker. Good luck. Breaker 1. Intercepted communications between Al-Qatala and an unknown individual in Russia confirms delivery of 3 packages to an AQ outpost in Al-Mazrah. We believe the contents of the packages are radioactive components for an underground weapons program. ISR shows the packages have been delivered to 3 separate buildings. You will load out with Geiger counters to detect radiation and find the weapon components. Your mission is to recover them. Be advised, this grid is heavily fortified with anti-aircraft. Your team will not have air support on station. This operation is a seizure. Covert status is critical. To avoid detection, you will halo jump into the AO and push to the targets on foot. When all 3 packages are secured, you'll proceed to HLZ Sparrow for extraction. In the event Sparrow is inaccessible, your secondary LZ Falcon is located here. Falcon is a last resort, not a guarantee. You are walking into the enemy's kitchen. All you have is each other and the dark. I'll be on comms. Stay frosty. Breaker 1. Satellite imagery confirms the AQ army is using Russian-made surface-to-air missiles to defend their operations at the oil fields in this valley, making the sector impenetrable by air. Your mission is to destroy those SAM sites. A ground asset will get you in range of an AQ checkpoint at the Al-Shireen Pass. The first SAM site, Objective Alpha, is located due east of the checkpoint. You'll have the element of surprise here. Use it. Once Alpha's down, my pilot Nikolai, call sign Yankee 7, will provide limited air support at your remaining 3 SAM sites, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. He'll be your exfil when the job is done. This valley is lethal. The SAMs protect the oil fields, the oil funds AQ. They will use everything they have to stop you. When the first site falls, all hell breaks loose. I'll be on comms. Let's hit him where it hurts. Breaker 1, Al-Qatala has launched an assault on the Zaya Observatory. It sits on high ground and key terrain, critical to the control of Al-Mazrah. AQ wants it. Security for the observatory was contracted to Shadow Company. Due to recent failures with their command structure, the PMCs pulled up stakes and abandoned their posts. An elite unit of Demon Dog Marines were sent to defend the site. They need help. Your mission is to stop AQ's army from taking the observatory and with it a strategic advantage in the region. My pilot will land you directly on the observatory where you will support the Demon Dogs in the defense of these 3 critical objectives. Point Alpha, Point Bravo, and Point Charlie. You'll be outnumbered and outgunned, but failure is not an option. I'll be with you on comms. Let's go get it done.